Hello everybody. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you will enjoy what we create together today. I thought I should make some bookmarks. And for that, I am going to use the Daniel Smith watercolor sticks. And I figured I would show one more time how I do those, how I activate the color and whatnot, because some of you might be new to these sticks and want to know. These are very concentrated watercolor sticks, and the way I use them is I put some water in a dish or a palette, and I dissolve the stick from the bottom up, and then I use that for my watercolor creations. So I'm just gonna put some water in my little dishes. These are from Cusplus World Market. There's some soy sauce dishes. So today I'm working with, I'm gonna start with phthalo turquoise. Just gonna put it in here for now. And then some Prussian blue. I have cobalt teal blue for a little bit of a lighter color. And then I have sap green because I love sap green. And now all I do is I swirl it around, and as you can see, the color gets released very quickly. And then you can choose your intensity. And then I just use that water on my paper. It doesn't need a whole lot, and those sticks go a long way. If for some reason I need a little bit more of an intense color, I will then just go by on the stick and take it right off the stick. And I'm gonna set this aside. Some people fill their half pans. You can cut it to size, oops, and you can put it in a half pan. You can shave it off and put it in a half pan. Or like I said, you can take it straight from the stick too. I think it's a lot more economical to work this way. And I feel like they go a long way. Although Daniel Smith is a really good watercolor company, and so their colors are just very intense and beautiful. In fact, I bought the sample sheets. There's 5 sheets in here. It says 266 colors to try. I don't remember now if that includes, because there's gouache in there too, and metallics. I don't know if it includes all of those. I'm just curious about all of their watercolors and what they have, because I never remember what I want to buy when I'm at the store. So I was wondering actually if you guys would be interested in watching me swatch those, and if you do, let me know in the comments below. I would love to show you if that's something that you're interested in. But that's not what we're doing today. How much you put into these pans or how much paint you want to use is obviously a little bit of an experiment and up to you. Last one. I might add some other colors. I am trying to use different medias. So I'm probably gonna use my my little fountain pen. Maybe we'll use some acrylic paint too. I'm not sure yet. But I figured this is new to me, and starting on a smaller scale is a little bit easier for me to control. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape off my watercolor paper. I'm using the Hahnemühle cold pressed. It comes in sheets. It also comes in a block. I don't usually use the block because then I have to deal with getting rid of the glue that's black and very visible, and I don't want to do that. So I purchased the sheets and it works much better for me. So I'm gonna tape this off and then I will get started. Okay, I taped off the sections. This is washi tape, this is just regular painter's tape, and I made sure that it's really down so that it hopefully won't release once I start working with water. It looks pretty good. I have 4 sections I can paint, and it's, you know, roughly gonna be 2 by 7-ish inches when they're done. I also brought out a slew of other things that I want to use. One is this stencil. I'm actually thinking of maybe making my own with these round dots, because that seems to be the ones I like the most. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to work around it at times. I also want to use a little bit of the liquid acrylic paint. I like this one because it has a shimmer, but it's a little bit too thin, so I might add a little bit just of regular acrylic paint and mix it in. I do love the shimmer. I have the waterproof India ink. I am bringing out my Neocolor 2 and the Arctics acrylic markers as well, just in case, because I haven't played with those in a while. I found these really cheap oil pastels from Crayola, probably belonged to one of my kids. So instead of the Neocolor 2s, I am going to make lines with these. And I have some purples and I found a black one. So I'm gonna try that. Maybe I'll leave the black out because I'm already planning on using the India ink. But as you know me, I love the combination of the blues and the purples together, so why not? Also, this is now completely dry. I have this acrylic paint on a piece of paper here, and I'm attempting to mix in the iridescent one just to make it a little bit more substantial when I use the stencil. That seems to work. So let's see if we can stencil that okay. Quick peek. Yay! Yes. Okay. Okay. That's more or less worked. All right, now we're gonna let it dry.